Good morning, guys. It is Fork in the Road in Sevierville, Tennessee, downtown, coming to you from the Sevierville Sheriff's Office. I just broke myself out, guys. They can't hold me. Not for stalking. I am out. I'm on the streets. I'm going to take you guys on a little tour of downtown, and it starts now. Okay, guys, so right across the street from the Sheriff's Office is the courthouse, a beautiful building. They have it decorated for Halloween right now. I'll take a quick little walk around here and show you, but they have everything. They have a little downtown area all decorated up nice already for the fall. We got some scarecrows, we got some pumpkins, and right now it's Tuesday, so it's not very crowded down here. On the weekends there's a lot of people milling around, but it's a beautiful little area. And as we continue to walk around the courthouse here, I'll show you some more of the decorations. Very nice. As we come up around the side here, pan around on this side here, we got more decorations, and I'm going to show you the famous Dolly Parton statue that they erected outside of the courthouse here in Sevierville. I mentioned before, she was born here in Sevierville. It's her hometown, and she is a very, very big deal here. This is the statue that's outside the courthouse. I'm going to show it to you in 1 second. All the tourists come here to take pictures. I've been here. I've taken a picture already a couple times. And there she is, Dolly Parton, when she was young. Still looks good now. Kenahara. And this is the statue. I'm not sure when it was put up. I forget when, but it's been here for quite a while. And now we spin around, and I believe this is Bruce Street. Take a little walk on Bruce Street here. Like I said, there's a lot of law offices, and this is actually the breakfast place, the coffee place I told you about, where I stop and get coffee and a croissant sometimes. And now we're walking up. I believe this is the other side of Bruce Street, if I'm not mistaken. Courthouse is up on the right. Yeah. I believe we're going to be coming up on Red's soda fountain, where Dolly Parton used to hang out as a kid, get her sodas. And I haven't eaten there yet, but I will. I'll do a review. I did walk through a little bit, did a little video inside. I will attach it to the end of this video. But at some point I will go inside and do a review. They sell hot dogs and hamburgers and sodas and ice creams and stuff like that. So I'll go in there and get something. We'll do a little review at some point. But it's a cool little spot. It's where Dolly Parton used to come when she was a little girl. And then we just continue to walk up Bruce. It's just a nice little quaint downtown. They keep it very clean. It's very safe. I have never seen anything going on nasty down here since I've been down here. There's a courthouse again on the right, beautiful building. And like I said, a lot of law offices, because like I said, you're downtown where all the courthouse and the jail and everything else is. So you got law offices, you got some art galleries, you got some restaurants, coffee shops. This is a florist, I believe. And there's a neat little, I'm not into it, but there's a really cool looking herbal store up here that sells different herbs and all kinds of holistic stuff. Not my thing, but definitely, a thing. People are into it. I think this is it right here, actually. And we're just continuing up Bruce. It's a beautiful morning here in Sevierville. Weather's beautiful. It's like mid-70s. Clouds in the sky. It's gorgeous. I love it here. Another little shot panning around of downtown. Continue on. Continuing up Bruce Street towards Court Avenue. Court Avenue has a couple of cool little restaurants on it. It's got the Appalachian, it's got Graze Burgers, and that breakfast place I told you about is over there as well. I'll show you. Again, that's another place I have to try out. They have some their menu looks good. They do some really cool takes on southern classic breakfasts. All right, we're continuing on. I believe the stop sign up here is Court Avenue, and then we'll make a left, and I will show you the restaurants and stuff over there. Like I said, there's a few people out strolling around, but not like on the weekends. And in the summer, it's always packed, like, you know, down here. People want to get their pictures in with the Dolly Parton statue. And like I said, it's a cool little downtown area to walk around in. It's very walkable. It's only a few streets. That's the courthouse and the sheriff's station where I busted out of this morning. They can't hold me. And then this is going to be going up Court Ave, I believe. Take a walk up this way. Got some restaurants and little shops and stuff up on the right. Like I said, we got some people milling around. Not a lot of action down here. Reminds me of Cape Cod in the shoulder season. You know, it would be slow during the week, and then on the weekends, you know, September, October, November, people came down. All right, continuing up the street here. Beautiful weather, like I said. Look at that sky. Clouds. Gorgeous. This is really God's country. They say it's God's country, but this really is. There's the breakfast place I was telling you about. I'll get closer. I'll walk over to the other side of the street at some point. We'll get a little closer to it. Coming up over here, ahead of me on the left is a beautiful gazebo they have set up for this for Halloween as well, for the fall season. Take your walk. We'll take a little walk through it real quick. Like I said, this reminds me a lot of Cape Cod. Cape Cod did the same thing with their downtown, all their little towns, their main streets and stuff were always very done up for the holidays, whether it was Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas or what have you. They always did it up nice. The small towns are always like that. See people here kind of taking pictures and just checking it out. I'll take a walk up further into it, show you guys what's going on up there. It's just a little gazebo with some decorations, but it's nice. And we're coming up inside of it here. Like I said, just all kinds of fall decorations. Scarecrows, pumpkins, haystacks. Very cool. I love it. Very small town, very folksy. Pan around. And then we'll head back out towards the street. Like I said, you know, a few people out here just checking out things. It's the shoulder season. And now we're coming up on the moonshine. There's a moonshine distillery here in town. We're coming up on that right now. I think it's Old Smoky. And then we're coming up around the side of the downtown area. This is the Pines, and then I'm going to pan around here. You will see there's a little lobster raw bar restaurant. It's called Pincy's. It's a lobster kind of place. This really reminds me of Cape Cod. This is a place you would probably never, or at least no time soon, will see me going in to do a review of. Spending the last 17, 18 years on Cape Cod, I have had my fill of lobsters, lobster rolls. So this is nothing that really appeals to me right now. Maybe after I've been here for a while, I might get a hankering for it. But like I said, I've served and eaten enough lobster over the last 17 years up on Cape Cod, Maine, that I've had enough. But this is a cool little place. Or like I said, again, this place reminds me exactly of Cape Cod. They have these little lobster pounds, these lobster shops set up all over the Cape. You go in, you pick your lobster, they steam them, they broil them, they do whatever. But this is Pincy's. They have outside seating which is packed in the summers. I've been by here a couple times in the summer, and people are out here just kind of sitting in the Adirondacks, eating out on the picnic tables. Like I said, this part really reminds me. This could be, you can take this clip out and put it into one of my Cape Cod videos. It will fit right in. And now we're heading back up towards the courthouse. There's the Davis Motel, or Davis Hotel, I should say. It's a famous hotel next door. I'll take a walk by that and show it to you. It's right here. Been here for a long time. I'm not sure exactly how long, but and this is it. This is the Davis Hotel, downtown Sevierville, right across from the courthouse, catty corner, next to Pincy's. And now we will continue up. And that is it. There's a nice little porch with the rocking chairs out front. Now we're taking a walk back up towards, I believe, there's some cool restaurants over here, I believe. Yeah, this is where the Appalachian is. Yep, coming up on the Appalachian. This is a fine dining, southern food restaurant. Looks interesting. I'm going to definitely do a review here at some point. And then right next door is a restaurant called Graze. It's a burger place. It's like a burger bar. I did something similar at the last restaurant I was at on Cape Cod, Mooncuster's Tavern. During COVID, we turned it from a fine dining French bistro into a burger bar for a couple of years. This is just a mural of Red's Cafe painted on the side of one of the buildings here. Coming up on, is this Graze, the burger place? Let me see. Oh no, this is the breakfast place. This is Buffalo Breakfast Company. Like I said, this menu looks very interesting. I got to check this. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing reviews of all these places at some point. So like I said, this is Buffalo Breakfast Company, and then this is Graze. Like I said, this is the burger bar. They do all kinds of different upscale burgers. I think they do some Kobe beef stuff in there as well, if I'm not mistaken. But again, menu seems very interesting. I'd love to get in there. I will. I've been cooking mostly at home lately, but I'm going to start venturing out now that I'm doing this channel. So this is Graze Burgers. And then we're coming back up towards Bruce Street on Court Avenue again, towards the courthouse. Again, beautiful weather here. Sun is shining, clouds are out, sky looks gorgeous. It's a really, really beautiful little downtown area to kind of just get your steps in, walk around. People watch when there's people down here, when it's busier on the weekends. And now we're going to take a walk into Red's. This is Red's Soda Fountain downtown. This is where Dolly Parton used to come as a kid, and she would sit at the counter and she would get sodas and milkshakes and hot dogs. She famously loves, there's a slaw dog that she likes. It's mustard, chili, and slaw and onions, I believe. They have those here. And like I said, this is Red's. Cute little soda fountain, very old school. People in here already getting their shakes and their sodas. Like I said, it's a cute little soda shop. And that is pretty much it. That is going to conclude the tour of downtown for now. Like I said, I'll get down here at some point and do reviews of Red's and the Appalachian and the burger place and that breakfast place, which looks tight. But like I said, I will get down here at some point and do reviews on those. But that's going to conclude our tour of downtown. See you guys on the next one. Peace.